So, hello and welcome to Building in Ghana whilst living abroad. I just got confirmation from a builder that the glass and frame installation for our living room is ready to be picked up from a company in Accra called SCL Glass Processing Unit. And so that's what you can see. We are ready to pick them up and make their way to Koforidua, Eastern Region. Now, the journey from Accra to Koforidua took roughly about 2 hours, as care was needed in order to make sure that there are no problems with the glass or no broken glasses. And so once they arrived, my builder did an inventory check to make sure that all the glass that we ordered were collected and make sure that there were no broken or cracked glass was given. And that is what you can see here. After the check was done, we locked up and waited for them to turn up for the following day for the installation of the glass work. Now, the following day finally arrived, and as you can see, the first installation is taking place. The first thing they did for the frame was to use a black frame, as the whole building is supposed to tie in with the other design. So all the frames of the building are going to be black. The second thing is that we bought the 10mm glass instead of the 12mm glass. Now, many people will prefer the 12mm glass as to due to its thickness and also sound barrier capabilities. But unfortunately, I had to settle for the 10 because I had made too many big openings. And that meant that the cost of the glass rocketed up. And therefore, I have to find a way to manage the budget. That is why I had to choose the 10mm glass instead of the 12mm glass. But as you can see, they've done a fine job. I like the thinness of the frame. It suits the aesthetics that we are going for. And therefore, I is very grateful for how it has turned up. I believe it's looking lovely. It ties in with everything. And I hope they too bring another beautiful set of installations. So, day 2 is finally at hand, and as you can see, the sliding door installation is taking place. Now, one issue I had on this installation is that I thought that I was purchasing the European style of sliding door. Now, again, it's due to no fault of anyone, it's just a miscommunication. As I told my builder to tell the glass installer that I want a sliding door, I did not specify which sliding door. I automatically assumed that everyone is familiar with what I was thinking, because that's all I'm used to, the European sliding door. But unfortunately, another type of sliding door was rather used, and so it requires that I have to have extra added security in order to secure it. And so this is just a little hiccup of the installation, but overall the work that was done seems to be very decent, as my father went there to check and make sure that everything was up and up and done properly. So as you can see here, they are adjusting a few bolts to make sure that the sliding process is done smoothly. and that's what they are taking care of right now. After the sliding door was done, they turned their attention to the small window in our kitchen. That was also installed, and then my builder went about checking and showing us the final work. Now, the keen eyes among you would notice that the bottom part of the glass is not well secured. And this is the reason why. My builder wanted us to do the tiling of the living room and the whole house first before we install the glass. But as you can see, the ceiling is not done yet, as the electrical work is now taking place. And so if we did install the tiles, and while the ceiling is taking place and someone drops any form of tool, especially heavy tools, it would damage the tiles and hence require that we dig it up to reinstall it again. So because of that, I asked them to hold on first, make sure the ceiling is done before the tiling work is completed. So that is what we are waiting for, and once that is ready, we will then install the rest of the glass work or the louver system that I have chosen for the rest of the house. Thank you very much for watching. Please, if you haven't liked, share, please like, share and subscribe, as we're going to bring you more videos to come. Thank you once again and have a lovely day.